Hey y'all, it's Brooklyn, the baddest bee. Grab your blunts, grab your bongs, grab your weed, cause you're watching High Times with Brook.
This money be coming in large amount. I just got some racks on my bank account. I just got some head from a thirsty bitch. I'm talking to, they gon' search the whip.
Welcome back, welcome back. I missed y'all. I know I didn't post last week. I'm trying to get into a new vibe of things. So, just bear with me. Just stay tuned when I drop. If you ain't watched the last episodes, watch them motherfuckers until you wait till the next one drop. Please. Thank you. But today I'm just hopping in because I got some stuff I want to get off of my chest. And it's funny because I came into the realization this week that I am a girl's girl while in the same sense of not being a girl's girl. And what makes me not a girl's girl is just like, I don't even want to say I'm not a girl's girl because, women, girls, we all gonna always stick together. It's just I'm more attracted to male things, if that makes sense. And I was just like self-evaluating this week. And I do a lot of like male things. Like I'm going to the clubs, I'm buying bottles, I'm buying shots, looking for the host. Like, nah. But, in a sense, like, and a lot of the times when I be going out, it's me and Kaya and the rest is niggas. Like, so it's, I don't know. Like, we're girls. We're girly girls. We're cute girls. But we're also, more like male like. And I feel like I'm even like that, like, with the music that I listen to. Like, I like to listen to bounce that ass, drugs, sex, weed, robbing, police sirens. Like, I like, like, I like shit like that. Like, one of my favorite rappers is Chief Keef. Like, I remember it was like an era where I'm listening to Chief Keef, Young Scooter, G Herbo, Shy Glizzy, like this like 2015 era. All the females, everybody else, they listening to Janae and SZA and just different stuff like that. I'm not saying that I wasn't listening to, different things like that, but I'm turned up with my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was doing. Like, and it's always been like that for me, just because with males, it was not no like competition. With females, it's, ooh, I gotta look better than her. I have a better personality than her. I gotta do this better than her. Look at me, do this, do that. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, I will never forget school when like new girls came to school. Because in a sense, when the new girls come to school, it's more competition. School was like the wild. Like, nigga, a new fucking animal get put in a habitat, everybody running to, especially if it was like, a decent looking new girl, something like that. Like, let her be trashed. Don't nobody give a fuck. But she, she's something, like she could be with the crew, like, it's competition. So I ain't never been, I don't know where the lighter went, y'all. It's somewhere by me, but I'm just never been for the competition with people. Like, it's just not for me. And like I said, I just always would gravitate to males. I feel like even with my podcast, I'm not saying females don't tap in, because, shout out to my female viewers and the females that do. partake in high times with Brook, I fuck with y'all, but I feel like mostly males say, say the most to me, or relate to my podcast, or were amused by it. You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm not mad at that either, because it's like, wherever I'm speaking, whoever I'm speaking to, I'm speaking to. It don't matter if it's a he, she, them, they, anybody. Hey, how are you doing? I'm happy to speak to you. I'm happy to spend this time and, you know, get high and talk to you. But I do feel like it is more of a male viewing audience. And I think it's just because of who I am. I feel like I have mostly male friends. Like, and I had a lot of girlfriends as well. But I feel like my male relationships even last longer than with females. And I never really understood why I had these issues, and really I feel like I even had these issues because a lot of females would try hard to, have males' attention. They would, feel like they fighting with me to get that attention, but I'm not I'm one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like fight here, So hold on, y'all. Yeah, I had to get it to hit. I couldn't keep trying to blow into the motherfucker to get it to light. Okay. But I don't even know where I left off what I was saying, but I had more boyfriends than girlfriends. I had more fun with my dude friends. What's crazy is the girlfriends that I had, we all linked with dude. Like, I don't know, any female that I hung out with or who I was like really close with, like, they was girls too, but they was for the niggas, and it wasn't no like, oh, I want to hang out with the niggas because I'm just trying to be around boys. It's like, nah, like, we having fun. So I'm saying that to say, uh, I wish I could be more of a girl's girl. I wish girls that connect to me, shout out to me, hey, hello, come be my friend, because I feel like I'm really even a just a fun person in general. And a lot of beef that is with like females, it's not even no beef, but like just I don't know what to call it, because I feel like a lot of females that like say they don't like me, like, they don't know me. A lot of people just judge me off of what they see, and I think a lot of girls felt like, oh, she trying hard to get, males to, like her or resonate with her. And it's like, no, bro, that's just, we really bros, we really resonate. One of my literally, me and one of my close friends, his girl be like, I don't understand why y'all gotta be on the phone all the time and da 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 da. Like, nigga, we played a game together, all types of shit. Like, it's never no, I don't know. It's never no weird shit, bro. I ain't trying to step in nobody's home. I got my own homes to keep in order, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I just feel like it shouldn't even be like a diverse thing. Like, why can't we just all, as a collective, be? My music stop. I don't like that. Be as a collective and like things. Like, I feel like females be like, this is just a weed podcast. But I feel like I talk about, things that, females can resonate with, males can resonate with. So I'm saying all of this to say, calling all females, tap in with Brook too, okay? But in a sense of why, while we're talking about friends, another thing that had came to my mind, and what's so crazy is this was said to me months ago. But I guess, since the summer is coming to an end, it resurfaced to my brain. And I know I've talked about this before. Like, I've had a lot of friends, all of my friends, we used to all get together, stuff like that. And I remember, like, when we all separated, somebody within the group, has said to somebody else within the group, like, it's cool, we gonna be cool. I know I'm gonna see y'all still, and I know Brook gonna be cooking or have a little game night or something like that. And like I said, it's the end of the summer, and so we getting into the fall, the cozy part of the year. And it's like, damn, bro, like, I feel like I was like the glue to the friendship. Like, I feel like I made myself the person who didn't like let everything stray off. I would have the game nights, I would have the Sunday dinners, I would have the, like, let's just link up and just smoke and chill and just kick it. And I'm not saying like everybody else in the group, like, they didn't, have their own, partake in it. Because of course I'm not just head of the head and I'm just making all the plans. But I did contribute a lot to keeping us together. And I feel like just me as a person, like, it's crazy because I had just seen, like, at that time, like, BMF, I think it was like season 2 had just dropped. And the beginning of that season, it started off with like Meech basically saying, like, I like to, make it a habit that we all get together every Sunday for Sunday dinner. That's how you build family bond, friendships. The family that you come from don't, gotta be your only family, and you can basically build your own families. And I feel like that's something that I do a lot. And that's just because, like, that's just me trying to be around who make me happy and what make me happy. So if you are included or invited or are, a part of something that I got going on, is because I want you to be, and I'm, you somebody who make me happy. And I believe in them bonds and strong bonds, and being there as a family and staying together and staying close, like, stuff like that means something to me. So just reflecting and looking back on that, I'm like, damn, bro, like, I ain't did shit for real this summer. I ain't had no cookouts for real. I ain't had, no game nights, no parties, no, drunk nights with the crew type shit. Like, the crew gone, everybody done separated, dispersed, and went their own separate ways. So it was like, what am I doing that for? I'd be damned if I even put together a little something and then don't nobody come, or some shit like that, because that's not how shit was. So I don't know. It was just looking back on it being such a group thing and it not being a group thing no more is like crazy. Like, not just looking back on the things I used to do and then just looking back on me now, it's like, bro, I done really chilled out. Like, I don't I really don't really do too much, and it's crazy because I was really like, I feel like working hard to keep those bonds together and keep, make sure our kids was linking up and hanging out, and it was, I liked it. I feel like right now, in this point in my life, I feel like I'm like not bored, but it's like leaving my past where it was and walking into my future. And I feel like I'm in like a middle void of that. Like, here's my past, here's where I am, and here's me going to my future. And I'm just like stuck right here, just confused on how everything that was just transpiring came to a halt. And it's y'all, it's coming up on a year now that we all have not really like hung out and talked, and it's just like people don't understand how quick something can change in a year, in an instance, from a overnight type shit. Like, what's crazy is I knew when the situation happened that night, like, it was over with. So it was that it just still baffles me to this day, because I I I didn't know how much of a big role I was playing. And so to like look back and look and see, like, okay, I was a very big factor to this all these relationships and keeping us together. And I still think about, it's so even crazy, like, I'm not saying like I have a lot of friends that I had like have had to like put in the past, but even not being cool with my best friend that I had, like, I be wondering how she doing and what she up to, and like, damn, nigga, we was just talking to each other every day to not talking at all. So friends are hard. And I miss my friends, and some of my old friends I got low key beef with, but I still love them just because like of the the impact on our lives that we had each other. We, a lot of my friends I grew up with, like, they're long term friends, so I love them. I feel like I will always love them. Am I okay with leaving them in the past? Yes. But the friend group that I just had, like, it's not no beef. Like, just the situation was just like out of pocket. So we had to just leave it at where it is. But I don't know. I miss that. I miss the vibes and the good times we was having. So, hold on to your friends, cherish your friends, cause friendships is crazy, and motherfuckers you feel like you was about to spend the rest of your life with, like, you thought you was gonna grow old with. It just may not, it may not happen, and that's just something that you have to accept. And I know it's hard to let go, but sometimes you gotta let go and not hold on to things in the past. So going on to my next segment, it's just a little story I wanted to tell. And like I said, I just been going through my brain this week, and working on my health. We going back to school, so I'm taking my kid to the doctor, I'm taking myself to the doctor. And so I went to the doctor this week, and I got that yearly exam. And at my yearly exam, they usually draw blood, make sure your levels is cool. So basically, I went, got that. She said go to the lab, walked over to the lab, was getting my blood drawn. And it's so crazy how if something is like just weighing on your heart and it just make you just it weighs on your heart so much that you gotta blurt it out to a stranger. That means that shit was weighing on your heart heavy. So so the lady who was doing my drug ball, dr- hold on, blood draw. Um, she basically just, I don't know, I never seen this lady before, never spoke to this lady in my life, but for some reason she just felt the need to just tell me her entire life. And not her entire life, but she basically just started going in. I think it's just because it's like back to school, it's football season, whatever. She like, she basically like, I got a boyfriend, we got a kid, and but he has another kid and he's older and he plays football, and her and the kid got a good relationship, but I guess the baby mom don't like their relationship, or like that she be going to the football games or whatever. And I don't know, it was more of maybe, and who knows, she might have done asked everybody she drew blood that day, but or not asked, but vented to everybody, like whoever, because it was just on her brain. Who knows? Or maybe it was just me and she just felt like she can confide in me. I don't know. But you know for her to just spill that on me and kind of ask for my intake on it, and it's like, girl, you don't know me from a can of paint. I could have 12 motherfucking kids and 12 different motherfucking baby dads and can't keep a nigga to save my whole entire life. You don't know me. Why? Like, don't. You can't just take advice from fucking anybody, bro. Like, that's just not, like, that's no. Like, if you want some advice from somebody, make sure you get some advice from somebody who is knowledgeable. Now maybe she could just judge off of my character, and she knew, like, okay, she seemed like she got a good mind on her shoulders. She, she may know a few things. Some people may sense that, but you don't know. So you don't just, I personally just feel like, you don't just tell your business to fucking anybody. I could have been the girl's baby mama and I already knew the story. I could have knew you was her and just knew I was hoping I was going to get you to draw my blood, and you telling me all your business and how you feeling. I could have been anybody. So just watch who you're opening your doors to your life to, because that's that anything that I could have said to her could have been so detrimental. I could have told her, go to that fucking house and beat that girl up next time she motherfucker say something about you going to the game, or turn up at that game next time she say something, or like, I could have been totally negative about it. And me, with my experience with other baby moms, because my child's father has another baby mom, I don't personally like that woman. So it's like, I could have a whole vendetta against baby mamas and stuff like that. So be mindful of who you tell your business to, okay? Because your business is your business, and the next person's advice may not be the best advice that you need to hear at that moment in time. And I feel like, me personally, I gave her, just pretty decent advice. Like, you know, some things have to be handled between the father of that child and the mother of that child. And then when it comes to her and that woman, y'all got to communicate. What's your issue really with me? So I'm big on communication. So I feel like, if you put your feelings on the table, you know what it is. if the other person just not, they not budging, they not changing they look on things, you can't change that at that point. It is what it is. But, you know, just try to communicate. That was the best thing I could say. And if you got a relationship with that kid, that's your relationship with that kid. You can't change your relationship with that kid just because somebody else is being bitter. Now that I just feel like is wrong. And I just left it at that. But I just felt like I should tell that story because I feel like, once again, y'all keep y'all's business to yourself because that's your business, okay? Going into my last segment, I'm going to go into my song of the week. And y'all, I just want to say I am so happy to be listening to Drake again. I was really like on the Drake. I don't want to say strike, but like I wasn't listening to Drake. Like, and I just don't know what, like, I know what triggered it. It was the whole little beef thing. And but I don't know why. I don't know why I like stopped talking to him, like, as a whole. I said talking to him. I'm fried. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Listening, y'all, listening. I wish I was talking to him. I probably could have told him a couple things to put in his raps to like spark the beef up a little bit. Like, I don't know if it was because I didn't like how he addressed the beef. And this could be a total industry plant, and he wanted to take a break or whatever, and so they did this so they could take the spotlight. I don't know, but for a second, I was not listening to your boy, but I finally am listening to him again. So I'm going to give him one of my songs of the week. So my song of the week, actually both of my songs of the week have Drake on them. They're actually both from the same album. The first song is going to be Practice by Drake. I can tell that money's got you working. We've been talking for so long, but we're finally here in person. I taste pain and regret and you sweat. He ate on Practice. Like, that whole album, the Take Care album, ate. And then my Nicki song of the week it's not a Nicki song, it's a verse, but Make Me Proud. I like a woman with a future in the past. A little attitude, probably not good. That'll make shit last. They ate. Oh, I was talking about Nicki. Let me sing a part of that. Bad I am. All of them bitches I'm better than. Mansions in Malibu, Babylon, but I never mention everything I dabble in. And y'all, I love that lady. I love like being on like social media and like scrolling through and seeing like reels of her. I love seeing her talk, listening to her music, just seeing pictures of her. I love her. Nicki, y'all know I love Nicki. But I love y'all. Stay high and keep the good vibes going, and tune in next week with High Times with Brook.